welcome again to my channel, guys. My name is Kalambai. For you who are here for the first time, and today I want to talk to you about three ways you can actually win your investment battles. There are three ways that you can win your investment battles, and these are the ways that I want to share with you. Especially investment, you meet a lot of challenges, and these challenges have to be met really with hard response. And by the way, if you have not subscribed, please kindly consider subscribing, and if you subscribe, please share this channel. And if you do not consider subscribing, please still more share this channel. We would love to have much more subscribers, and we will not really want to miss you as a subscriber. Make sure that you point the like on the like button, and actually you put the notification button so that you can have our videos all the time that we upload the videos. So thank you very much. So there are three ways that you can win the battles, because investment, it's not an easy thing. It is really a difficult thing, and it's not for those who give up, not for those who lose, or for the losers. Because in investments, I can tell you, you can lose money, but you always gain knowledge. Knowledge is very essential for an investor. Knowing the knowledge that you're acquiring, knowing the things that you have learned from the successes and the failures that you have had in life, that will help you to kind of move on even faster in your investment. So those are kind of the things that you have to carry with you, because that baggage is very necessary of experiences that comes into life, and you carry it with yourself, and that will help you more than actually the money that you gain. Of course, the money is very important, but the knowledge that you gain from it is much more important than the money itself. So make sure that you go to learn, because once you have learned, you can implement it anywhere, and that will lead to successful stories. So it's not necessarily about winning the money right then and right by that time, but it's about having the knowledge which will help you to win in the next battle. Or you can say winning the war. You can lose a battle, but you can win the war. So those tactics you need actually to have when you are going in investment. Especially when you're going into real estate investment, you have to know what really to affront, and how to affront it, and when to affront it, because it's a ruthless world without any pity. So you have to be really decisive on what you do and how you do it, and where you want to be. So you have to dream, because if you do not have dreams, then you can fall short. Because anyway, if you're doing something because you have seen somebody doing it, then when you face difficulties, then you will not be able to do it any longer. So without taking a lot of your time, really kindly subscribe and really share this video, and point on the notification button, like, and I want to hear down in the comments what you think about these points that I'm going to share with you, and you can add even much more on the point that I put below. My first point is that you plan all the way to the end, which means when you are going into investments, remember it's a battle. So the greatest generals, Napoleon and all those people, they planned for the battle before they went into battle. Hitler planned for the battle before he went into the battle. So you have to really plan the battle out. You have to plan the latest details up to the end. You know, in the World War, there was this marginal line which Hitler had constructed against his enemies. And you remember the Great War of China. It was actually constructed to hinder the Chinese, the invaders, to come into the Chinese, and to take the wealth. So you can see even Israel building the wall between Israel and Palestine to hinder actually them from being attacked. And you can see that as well in the United States. They're trying to build a wall. They have already built a wall between Mexico and the United States to hinder invaders from Mexico. I'm not saying they're invaders, but I'm saying, hey, to hinder illegal immigration. So that's the thing you have to plan. To plan the way to the end. Because when you are planning, you are trying to hinder somebody from taking what is yours, what is rightly yours. And when you are planning, you know the kind of difficulties that are going to come, with in the time that the investment starts going on. So planning is very important. Planning to the details. That is very important, and really achieving perfection in the planning process. I'm not saying that everything is, of course, underway. There will be changes because you can, no matter how you plan, changes will come. So the thing is, you make sure that you have planned to the best, to the details, to the smallest details. You plan everything and really check everything that it's all right. That's what really, when I started my project, I think when I was starting my first project as an investor, as a real estate investor, I really lacked the really planning details, and I had to get really help from people who could do it better than me. So you if you cannot do it, let somebody come in and assist you in the planning. Let them do it, really plan the details for you, and you go through the process. And as I said, let the plan that you have be the best, and let the one who is helping you be among the people who really know what they're doing, and that will really help you in the sense of winning the war or the project. So the other second point is know who you are dealing with. So the thing is, you have to know what kind of things that you are going to deal with. What are the challenges that you are going to go through? Because this is just not a picnic. You're going to a war, and this war has to be won. You have to know what you are dealing with. You're dealing with entrepreneurs. You're dealing with different companies. They have different goals. They have different experiences. They have different focus on their mind. You have to understand their culture. You have to come into their motives. Is their motives actually making something better, or is it their motive just taking money from you? You have to know all those things before you go into business with them. Take their experience. Actually, is their experience really the best experience that you can find out there? And if it's best, is the price worth it? So those are kind of the things you have to consider, and in taking into consideration, you move on. Or if that thing is not really good for you, then you set it aside. But the thing is, you have to know who you are dealing with, because really, in real estate, you have to have connections. If you do not have connections, that will be worse. So make sure that you have the connections that are needed to help you really fulfill your project. So what are the people who are coming to help you have in mind? So make sure that you know what they have in mind and what their goal is. So that you can actually read on the companies and everything, trying to investigate what kind of companies they are, because that is very important. Not everybody is coming to help you. Some are just coming for money. I've had people who are coming here to help me build walls, but they have built the worst walls which had to be torn down, and I paid them for those walls to be built, and that wall had to be torn down, and I could not claim the money back. So you understand, you have to make sure that you have the best people, and the best people who have your best interests in mind, that you have the best product after all. I'm not saying everybody is like that they came and pick up the money, but there were some really good people who really know what they're doing, and they wanted to help me to fulfill the project. Those are the kind of people I would really like to use in my next project. So that's just one thing. So the other thing is, avoid people who are unhappy, people who are unlucky, people who are complaining all the time. Because when you have people who are unhappy, they will really destroy your project. they are not satisfied. They cannot be satisfied. So the thing is, no matter what you do, sometimes you will not satisfy them. You might look to understand what is wrong, what is going on with them. But as long as they're unhappy all the time, that will not really help you to fulfill your project. So you have to avoid such kind of people. And the environment in which you are, don't be with people who really will not help you to contribute to the best for you, will not help you to become the best of yourself, to become the best of who you are. So the thing is, you have to avoid such kind of people. Look for people who are like-minded as you. So like-minded people, as the Bible says, those are the kind of people that you have to have in order to really fulfill the best of your project. So look for those kind of people. Look for people who can help you in your project. Look for people who have your best interest in mind. Look for people who can contribute something to your knowledge, to your know-how, and that will really give you victory. Because this is a war, and you have to have partners. And these partners have to be people who really think about you, who really want to promote you, who really want to lift you up, and who really want the best of you. So the thing is, you have to really be selective. Because there are people who want to pull you down. Not everybody is happy because you are thriving. Not everybody is happy because you are moving forward. Not everybody is happy for that. More people are really not happy because you are doing well. You can have friends who are really not happy for what you're doing. They're just trying to pull you down. But here we are about pulling people up and helping people to lift themselves up, to lift their motives up, to lift their thinking and their thoughts, even to take them far. So that is very important, that we kind of think on these things. They are very important. 1, plan all the way to the end. 2, know who you are dealing with in every circumstance, in every business, in every contract. You have to know who you are dealing with. And 3, avoid the people that cannot really help you. Avoid those kind of people. I really have more points to add, but I think this will be the end. But let me add one bonus one. Have people who you look up to. Have people you say, this is my coach. Have people who you can be influenced by. People you dream to become like. So have those people in mind. Let them help you if there is a possibility for that. Become even greater than them if there is a possibility for that. But you have to climb first. And let those people be the ladder. Let them give the best of advice that they can give you, which can help you really to move forward. So that is the thing you can do. Really allow the good people who can help you, the good coaches who can help you, the people who can train you, the people who can really understand where you are and where you want to be, allow them to be part of your functional life. And that will really help and boost your kind of energy and everything that you need, because those are the kind of right energy that you want to have around. So you want somebody who can tell you, hey, share ideas with you when things are not on the right place. And those are the kind of people you need to know around you. So please, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe onto our channel, and please help us to grow, and we'll be very thankful. And share this channel. We will really appreciate it. And see you on the next one.